Hey guys. So this week we are going to be looking at research question number 3 with our ecosystems. Research question number 3 is, who are the consumers in this ecosystem? How do they obtain what they need to survive and reproduce? So that is going to be our focus. We are also going to continue our study of informational text. And this week we are going to start looking at informational text structures. So, how has the author set up the text for us to read? Our I can statement is, I can identify and compare different nonfiction text structures. So, understanding text structures. What does that mean? Text structures are a specific pattern or way of organizing the information in a text. For example, an author may have written as cause and effect. There is a cause. What is the effect? He or she may have written your text in sequential or chronological order. That means that things come in a specific order. They may have done a compare and contrast. They may have compared two things. They may have done it in descriptive text structure, which is meaning they are describing something. Oftentimes that appeals to the senses. And they may have done problem solution. They present you with a problem and they may offer several solutions. So that is just one other way that authors may have structured their text. So, there again, what is text structure? Well, text structure is the framework. If you think about a building must have framework. Well, text is the same way. You have to give some structure to the way that you are writing it. So, text structure is just that. It is the building or the framework of how the author wrote the text. There you can see text structure refers to how a piece of text is built. So if you think about it, a skyscraper is a different kind of text structure than a house, a different kind of structure, excuse me, than a house. Those require two different pieces of structure. Well, text is the same way. So builders use different kinds of structures to build buildings, while authors use different kinds of structures to write text. So there again, writers use different structures to build their ideas. They want to use text structure that communicates their ideas in different ways. So that way you have complete understanding of what the author is trying to say. So we are going to be discussing informational text structures this week, and here are the 5 types of text structure: descriptive, cause and effect, compare and contrast, sequential order, and problem and solution. As we are discussing these text structures this week, you are going to want to add some notes to your journal. So, this chart here would be a really good reference page for you to add to your journal. It goes through each one of the text structures and gives you a definition of each. Please make sure after class this goes into your journal. So, we're going to start by looking at the description text structure first. This text structure describes a location, idea, or event. It gives details on how something looks or works. There are some clue words that can be used in description text structure. Those words would be, for example, in addition, or for instance. Description text structure may use some descriptive adjectives. It may talk about the size or the color, the smell or the texture or the sound. If we were going to do a descriptive writing for the picture that you see here, you would most definitely want to include some of those descriptive adjectives. So that is description text structure.